Good evening, spells, and welcome to Caster's Magic. Hey everybody. So, a lot has been happening with YouTube lately. A lot of people have started to remove themselves from YouTube. And a lot of those creators are the ones that inspired me. Stampy Longhead, or Stampy Longnose, however you knew him. The game theorists have changed their brand, and Steph and Matt are leaving. And while I'm really sad about all of that, and while I'm realizing that my childhood with this platform is gone, I'm realizing that it's a new era. People like me, Ethan Nestor, me, TikTokers who have now moved to YouTube to tell stories and do comedy and show off their artwork. It's our turn to take over YouTube. I know what Mark and Ethan were doing with Unisonus. It was more than preparing us for their departure and preparing us for the departure of other YouTubers because they knew it was happening. It was more than teaching us about how to grieve death properly and safely and in the arms of a community that we love. It was preparing us for the new era of YouTube, our era of YouTube. It was old YouTube, Mark Fishbach, and new YouTube, Ethan Nestor, showing us the transition during 2020, giving us things to remember, giving us things to talk about the way YouTube used to be, and about the creators that used to be here, that used to work so hard to give us content, to enjoy, to give us a place for us to feel like we belong, and giving us things to look forward to, giving us ideas of what the future can look like, about what the future is going to look like. Everything is different now, and not in a bad way necessarily. Sure, there are some really negative things happening with YouTube, but there are new creators, there's new storylines, there's new creativity, there's new games coming out left and right, there's new challenges, DLC, things to be unlocked, things to be seen. So while it's important to mourn the creators that we loved for so long, that were our childhood, that were our safe spaces when we didn't necessarily feel safe, well, it's important to get over that in our own ways. It's important to see where we're headed. And I'm actually really excited to see where we're headed, because there are some amazing creators out there right now that I've seen some of their work, and it is already so inspiring. And if I can be that for even 1,000th of a second for a teenager like me back when I was growing up, I am going to be so beyond thrilled. So while we are having to say goodbye to some amazing creators that gave us a lot to love and be inspired by and pay homage to, it's not over. And it's not going to be over for a while. We are going to keep making amazing, crazy, kooky, absolutely bullshit content. And people are still going to listen to us. And we're only going to keep getting better. So, ladies and gents, and all of my non-binary siblings, and everyone in between on that Technicolor rainbow, I really look forward to the journey we're about to go on together. So don't be afraid to take that first step with me, okay? Until the next one, have a magical evening and good night. Until night falls spells.